Hi everybody, I'm DM Cain and today I'm going to be reviewing Travel Glasses by Chess Desalls. Okay, so I've just finished reading Travel Glasses, literally about 20 minutes ago, so I thought I would review it while it's fresh in my mind. The first thing that drew me to this book is the gorgeous cover. Again, just look how beautiful that cover is. It's absolutely stunning. So from the second I first saw the book, I was desperate to read it. It wasn't really what I was expecting. It was in as much as I knew that it was a young adult story. I knew that it had time travel in it, and I knew that it was a female protagonist. But I wasn't really expecting the type of story that it was. It was much more deep and introspective than I was expecting. It wasn't an action-packed thriller. The first few chapters were quite action-packed to draw the reader in, and it really did that with me. The first few chapters just had me hooked instantly. Then the pace slows a little bit while it describes a lot about the world and how time travel works. Time travel is really interesting in this book, and I've never seen this depiction of time travel before. But there are lots and lots of rules associated with the time travel. And that means it's a little bit tricky to keep up with. It's a little bit difficult to understand. There are a few times that I found myself feeling bewildered and lost because I didn't quite understand how something worked. It jumps around in time a lot as well, which I love. I think that's great. But it did mean that I felt a little bit confused and lost at times. The good thing about that is that that's how the protagonist feels. So it does a really good job of drawing the reader into feeling exactly as the protagonist feels, which is really good. The main male character in it, Valkus, I absolutely love him. He's brilliant. He is charming and creepy at the same time. I thought he was a really interesting character. Same with some of the other secondary characters as well. Edgar and Enter were really interesting. The main character, Calla herself, I liked her very much, and I enjoyed going on this journey with her, but I found some of her decisions or her motives for things a little bit questionable. I'm not entirely sure why she did certain things that she did, and I felt that she sort of got swept up in events quite quickly, and I was surprised by how fast she completely forgot about her previous life when her new life sort of took over. I also thought that she wasn't quite as shocked about things as I certainly would have been if I'd have been in her position. Maybe that just means she's a stronger character than I would be in a book. But that's just one of the things that kept me a little bit distant from her. I felt a lot like this book was setting up for the next in the series, which I also have, and also has a gorgeous cover. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how the story develops, and from the blurb in the next one it looks like it's going to be a lot more action-packed, which is great, because this book did feel like it was setting up the rules for time travel, which you definitely need, because if it just went straight into action I do think you'd be lost, because it's such a huge world and there's so much to consider. But yes, I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to read the next one, because I really want to know what happens with Calla and Valkus in the next instalment. So I'm going to give Travel Glasses by Chess Desalls 4 out of 5 stars. Thank you.